Hey, this is Carl, and today we're going to unbox another Spider-Man statue. So stay tuned. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be a Spider-Man statue, though it will not be on his original costume. I don't think it's even Peter Parker anymore. However, this is a very highly anticipated Spider-Man statue of mine. I think I've included this in all of my top 10 Spider-Man videos, and it's usually within top 3. The Scarlet Spider-Man behind me is usually the top 1, since I think that is the best Spider-Man statue that came out this year. So I think this one would be second. Anyway, enough of that. Let's proceed with the unboxing. It's been a while since I've used this knife. Okay, so there's a box within the box.
Dream within a dream, huh? I'm impressed.
Another box here. Hopefully there's no art box. Okay, so we have here the Velcro straps. I think I need to remove this guy too. Okay, so we are greeted with the usual black foam and Velcro strap. The last time I got a statue from this studio, I don't think it had a Velcro strap and it only had packaging tape. So this is a good upgrade, very good upgrade. We're gonna look for the base first. Very shiny arms there. So this is a 3-layer statue. Okay, so we have the base here at the bottom. Okay, it's nice and heavy. Let's look at the sticker. It's upside down. So we have the Superior Spiderman with the Spider Slayer base, and this is the AP or the artist proof, and I got edition number 3 from the 3 APs that are available. Okay, so here we have the base. It's a rocky type of base with a dead Spider Slayer on the base. Just half his body though. Pretty cool. Very nice paint actually. It's just not one type of gray or brown. And let's might as well get all the other parts here. So we have this thing that looks like a claw. I'm guessing this is part of Spider Slayer, but I do not know where. Okay, we have one of its legs again, and it does have a keyhole here. Oh, it's gonna go here. Okay, so that one goes here. There's a key there somewhere. Next, another claw, maybe here at the front. Okay, so here it goes there. So the last one of these claws will go here at the back for sure. Let's go on to the second layer because we don't need anything from the first layer. And I think let's get Spider-Man already. Oh, I forgot. We're going to unbox a Superior Spiderman. Spider-Man is actually very light, like really light. Anyway, lots of textures on all black paint on his suit. Oh, even the red one does have texture. Well done. Really love the metallic paint they added here at the back. And what else? Oh, nothing else. Actually, the sculpt is really good. It's very simple. That's why I like it. So his left foot does have a key and peg, which obviously will go here to the base. Easy peasy. Okay, we have his right arm here. Consistent sculpt, nice paint. I like the inside of his hands is actually red. Okay, where is his other hand? Oh, here. So we have here his left arm without the hand. I'm guessing we're gonna have left hand switchouts. Okay, so we have one of this thing. I don't know what this is. It's quite fragile, this part of the statue. I'm gonna find it later. Okay, so we have one of the left hand. Surprisingly, the inside of his hand is not painted red, unlike this one. There you go. And we have another left hand. So I'm really going to display this one since it matches the right one. Never gonna use this. What else? Now we have this pointy thing. I know this will go here in the elbow. Doesn't fit. Maybe it goes to the other elbow. Anyway. Hey, I thought it was going to the elbow. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. Okay, we have another of this pointy thing. I wonder where this goes. Can't see it. Maybe later. Okay, finally, one of its portraits. So the skin tone is actually really nice on this one. The paint is actually really good. He does have like a wound here, but there's no blood there. This is not my favorite portrait, obviously, but it's there, so might as well just try it out. The seam is actually almost not visible, so well done by the factory. Okay, so we have the second portrait here. It's fully masked. It's not like this one, which showing some flesh. So I obviously like this one better. Let's see how this one looks. Okay, definitely well done. And like the first one, you couldn't see or notice the seams there. And finally, the last portrait. So this one is still masked but a little bit injured. Not sure if I like this one, since the whole Spider-Man outfit isn't battle damage anyway. So I'm still going to use this one. Okay, so that's the last one on the second layer. And we're gonna go to the first. Anyway, let's grab the shiny arms first. So this Spider-Man kind of looks like that it's Iron Spider-Man, but with 4 arms. I really love the metallic paint they did. So all the tips of these arms has a key, and obviously they go at the back of Superior Spider-Man, which has 4 keyholes. So let's try and figure that out. Okay, so the one here in the top left goes to the upper left. Let's see if this one goes to the top right part of the suit. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so the one on the top right here goes to the lower left of the statue, and it's not that complicated at all. So this one is on the lower left. Let's see where that goes. Goes here, and finally the last arm. Go here to the top. Okay. Okay, so we have a few stuff left here. These are spiders, I think. Yeah. So we have this tiny spiders. I think they will go randomly into the base. I'm not sure if they have magnets or will be attached to somewhere. So I'm thinking we have 4 of those spiders. I think you need to be careful when getting this out, since his legs are actually quite thin and I think they will break easily. They kind of look like real spiders. I'm gonna figure out where I can display them later. So I have 4 of these spiders. This is the last one of them. It's actually well packed. None of the pieces came broken, even the fragile ones like the legs of this spider and the tips of this thing. I do not know what it's called. Okay, so let's figure out where the other stuff goes. I think Spider-Man is supposed to be holding this. I'm not sure if the magnet is strong enough. The magnet is definitely not strong enough. I think that's... don't trust it that much. Anyway, figure out that later. This goes to the head of this spider slayer. Okay. Okay, there you go. So I still know that this will go here, just don't know how. Okay. So I think we have fully assembled Superior Spider-Man, except for this one. I need to check how they displayed this guy, since the magnet is quite weak, and I'll get back to you after the B-rolls. Okay, so one thing happened behind the scene, and that is I was able to install these legs or arm of Spider Slayer into Superior Spider-Man. Though this is not how they assembled it based on the prototype photo, but I think this is a better way to assemble him based on my unit, because I found out that the magnets on his left hand and arm to the shoulder is quite weak, and this leg is actually quite heavy. I mean, it's not that heavy, but it's not enough for the magnet to really attach to itself to the body, so making it a little bit loose. I'm not sure if that's the case for all production units, since I do have an AP and it might have been an AP problem. So that's one of the problems that I encountered. One of the other problems is that this leg here specifically doesn't go all the way into his back, although it's not really a big deal. I mean, it's not even noticeable, but it's there, so I just want to mention that out. What else? I don't like how they painted the mouth of Spider Slayer. I was expecting it to have some wet or gloss effect, since the factory always does that, but in this case it wasn't. Also, I didn't like these two portraits that much, since both of them are battle damage and the whole suit doesn't even have a single scratch on it, so doesn't make sense to actually display that. But I'm not sure if this is based on a comic cover, so I might be wrong, but I'm going to display him like this with no battle damages. Also, well done by the factory. The neck seam is almost not visible at all. You wouldn't even know that this is where the head goes, so that's definitely a good sign, since most factory makes it very noticeable, which is really bad. But this one, it's perfect. Assembly on this is quite easy. I didn't encounter any problems. Everything fit well, so engineering is really good. And I do love the paint, because they added this gloss. Is it gloss? I think it's quite metallic, a gloss metallic paint job on his legs at the back. So I guess that's everything I wanted to say. Oh, and let's do some quick measurements first. So obviously the highest point of the statue is legs here, which is 28 and 3/4 inches. As for the width, it's around 16 and a half inches. And as for the depth, it's around 14 inches deep. So the statue is actually not quite big, even with the legs out. So yeah, that's it for me. Like and subscribe. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.